Okay. Hello, everybody. Um, oh, I gotta check to see if I'm on. If I'm not on. According to this, I'm not on, so I don't know what I'm doing. It says stream ending. Okay, let's go to this. Activities, my profile. The profile says nothing, so we'll all go cuckoo crazy, right? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Hold on a second, guys. Because if I don't, oh, if I don't do this properly, let me see. Okay, all right. Yeah, it says I'm on. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Okay, I want to say good morning and good afternoon and good evening to everybody on this lovely November Sunday afternoon. And some of you, not all of us, but some of you, we put we have to turn our clocks back. And if some of you don't have to do it at all. As a matter of fact, there's a couple of states in the United States that don't do anything with their clocks. But it is what it is. I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the progress that I'm doing, so that's why I put up a thing that says don't mind the mess, because I'm still making a mess. But the last things that I'm doing right now today is I'm putting down my pigs and then the chickens, and then thank God I'll be done. And in this area here, I couldn't believe how many quests I had with all this stuff. So you know what? Because I'm kind of sort of not finished with this area here, but this is just a crop area, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm also gonna try to find a farm that I can get favor from because I'm gonna need some. And the other thing I want to bring up too is that, well, yeah, I'm going to have to set up a little bit for favor, but I'm going to do. I was thinking about it today, and I probably will. Um, I'm going to do a name change on my farm, completely different. Because I kind of think that this farm in particular that I probably do spend a lot of time on with crops and animals. Um, and the crops on one half of it on the area, it's more for favor. So I kind of figure, you know what, I might change it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do it today. What's the name? I don't know. And I'm sure there somewhere on the on Twitch, they do have a voting thing. Um, because I'd really like to get some votes in. Um, about certain things. So I want to try to find that. But I'm going to look for it and see if Twitch has something for voting when, people are actively watching. And then you can, cast your vote. I'd like to see that. But anyway, I completely put all my flowers down, fish down. And I know you guys seen that yesterday. I do have the donkeys down in there. But I'm still going to work on doing the bat trees. Because obviously, let me see if it's going to show. Oops, no, it won't. Yes, it will. The event's going to be over in 3 days. But personally, it's like I'm trying to put my farm back to normal again. So by me, I removed a lot. I removed a lot of the event items. I would like to hope that everybody got the event done. Um, if if you didn't, hop on the Farm Together 2 Discord channel, not mine. I mean, if you want to, you can, because it will show you my Discord channel. But if you really need it, we can get you done in a day or two at the most. When I say two, I mean, there's a first part of it, and then there's a second part of it, but you should be able to get it done, like, say, in one day, and then the next day, because it's like a daily thing, and you can get that done by the next day. And basically, it's just, again, I think the first day was cooking food and things like that, but the second day is basically your trees and of course the pumpkins. I don't have any more pumpkins out, but I'm sure I'm telling you right now, I'm sure there are people out there that still have the pumpkins out and that still have the trees. And you may want to look at some of the high-end farms like the 500s and up, because you know, unless they have all 5 farms open, uh, they'll gather the diamonds for who knows, what they need it for. So I figure, go that route too. Go to the high-end farms. Um, I'll go to the high-end farms just because I'm looking for favor. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'll go to some of the low ends too. But I know that some of the high-end farms will maybe, well, the ones that I know of. The ones that I don't know of, well, I don't know. I really want to take a look around at some of them that are over, say 700 and more. I want to see what they're doing with their farms, because I know there's a lot of people that have their farms literally up to 750. I did see a couple. I did not look. Um, and I'm sure that they work their butts off to get to 750, as well as, I know some of them are still scribbling around trying to hit level 50 as well, their farm and themselves. Um, and I know that you're probably a lot of you that are, maybe 200 or 300, and you're thinking, oh my God, it was 500, and now I have to make 750. Well, you know what? Oh my goodness, I'm level 433. Woohoo. Um, I'm not looking to rush myself to the end game. I don't even know what end game would be in this game, to be very honest with you. I don't. If you know, let me know. I mean, I think everybody has a difference, no matter what game you play. I think everybody has a preference of what they consider to be end game, no matter what game it is that you're playing. Why do I think that okay, I did these. Okay, so I didn't do this. I mean, like I said, no matter what game you play, what game you play, um, I think people, because I mean, I'm one of them too. But I don't know. When I start playing any game, I don't even have that in my mind that, poof, this is end game. Of course, there was a couple of games I played through my Xbox, and let me tell you something. I'm like, it was end game for me in 2 days. And the reason why I say that is because if you've ever played some of those single player games, and you went from point A to B, you're like, that's it, you know. Um, so there's that. Um, uh, though I will tell you something. I like, for example, and I know I've mentioned this a few times, or maybe a bazillion times. I don't know. But I do know that, like, for example, I loved and still do play Skyrim. But the thing with Skyrim is, yeah, there is an end game, okay? And I'm sure some of you have played the different characters just to kind of see the difference. I'm sure some of you have used the mods from the Nexus website. I'm sure some of you have done that. I know I have. And again, there's Fallout. Wait a minute, there's Fallout 76, right? And then there's Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. I'll always be a big fan of Fallout 4 no matter what. The thing is, unfortunately, is that when I used to play it on this other computer of mine, and I didn't keep up with it because, I do, like I said, I like, sometimes, like, I'm sure all of you have done the same thing. Like, there's some games that you'll still keep on your consoles, your PCs, or whatever, and you like just playing it just for the hell of it because it's kind of like maybe an old game. It's not necessarily have to be a new game, but sometimes, it's like me. I like to play some of the older games that have been out for a long time. And you play it. I mean, it is what it is. So, that's how we do things, I guess. And sometimes, yeah, we play these little quirky click and point games. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, and I'm going to stop this for just a sec. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, damn it. Oh, don't do this. I stopped and I shouldn't have done that. I just hope that I don't see the break in it. I pray to goodness and gracious that I do not. You know what? If I don't see that yellow spot, then that means I did. Okay, so the yellow spot is going to be where I stopped. What I'm referring to is... Are you kidding? Where? How far up is it? It's not up at the... Oh, shoot. It's probably up at the top, but that's okay. What I see, say the spot, I'm like looking, see the yellow right there? But there's not one here. So my guess is that it's up at the top instead of the bottom, but that's okay, it's no problem. As long as I don't see a break, I'm happy with that. Anyways, I want to just take a look at something. I don't want to see any breaks. I'll have a heart attack if I do. I got some index. I got a little... Oh, you know, once in a while, I'm sure you've all had that. What drives me cuckoo and crazy is if you see a little spot on your screen, you know, and you go, oh, what is that spot? So, hold on. I see spots. Spot sees me. Spot knows I'm going to go crazy. And the only way I can see it is if I do this screen like this. Okay. I'm almost done. What is she doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, my chickens are next. So let's do my chickens. And, yeah, let's do my chickens. So how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You know what? I'm going to do one more block of the fencing because I know it's going to be, you know, 6. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it works out, sometimes not. I think this is the only thing I hate doing is when you got to do the, well, for me anyway, I hate it when you got to, well, even if you put a fence up, but I hate doing the separators because, you know, I'm trying to keep it at 3, if you know what I mean. It's like, because obviously you're going to have, like, you know, your 3 animals going across. Or I'd like to say, AKA pens, because, you know, in a sense, that's where they are. So now, and I also kind of did a little thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have ample spots for the travel. I have ample spots for gas, and, you know, things like that. So and basically, to me, I'm kind of feeling like, even though I did do recycling the other day, and then I'm, you know, obviously, you know, I reset my farm. I kind of think that, you know, I kind of straightened it out a little bit, even though it was okay. Like, farm was fine. But I just thought to myself, you know what? I'm just going to leave the center alone, and like how I have it, I have the trees in the middle, the ones that I need that are most important, and I do have workers on them. And I think I did mention this yesterday, that I'm gonna try to not use so many workers. You know what I mean? I mean, they're great to have, but, you know, oops, I want to put fish there. That would look kind of silly. Okay, so now I have my leghorns, by the way, as I think I mentioned. They're and it takes a little bit. Okay, the leghorns, yes, I did prestige them, but you know the thing about the leghorns, they yield every 20 minutes. So you know something, and I think the leghorns are really great to have, especially if you're just starting out. And I would tell you, go get yourself a bunch of them, you know, because every 20 minutes you're going to have eggs ready. And you go to the little guy in the shop, you know, that's how you get diamonds. And of course you got your other chickens as well. So, you know, there are some things that you can do, but I think this farm here, at least right now, with the crops that I do have, are more for favor. And, um, and I mean, you can still get XP. You still can. I mean, there's nothing that says you can't, but you still can get XP. It's all in doing the math and figuring it out, you know. But some people say, no, I need to get my favor now. Okay, fine, whatever. Um, yeah, see, there's a little yellow spot, so I'm not going to worry about it. And I'll bet the other yellow spot is up there, too. Yep, it's right there. I'm not going to delete my chickens out of there. No, I mean my pigs. I'm going to leave them alone. You know, but I do know that when I get here, for the chickens here, the food stuff will be there at the bottom. The only drawback is I know I may not have enough wheat to feed them all. But that again is why I have them blocked off from each other. Because as I was saying yesterday, when you leave them totally unblocked, and let's say you're putting a whole new row of whatever animal it is that you're doing, because whatever you feed this group over here, it's almost like if you have no separator. So like, let's say when you first lay down the leghorns are going to get fully fed. So now I'm going to the New Hampshire chickens, and they're blocked off from the leghorn. Well, they're going to either get their own food, or you're going to see the little red X's, or you'll see them where they need to get food. And if you have low food to feed any one of your animals, and then you say, okay, now I'm going to put the animals up, do yourself a favor, block them off, and they'll be red X. But you know what? Don't worry about it. Because if you're doing your animals and, you're waiting for your crops and stuff like that, don't worry about it. It's like, they're not going to die. So you're doing all right. But now, let me just check something. See, they're fully fed. Okay. And they're fully fed because, number one, they're blocked off. And number two, they can't take from the leghorn chickens or the ones that I'm currently putting down now. So we're kind of good with that. I'm going to hit... I can't do that. Yes, I can. I just want to also say, because I did get a new follower yesterday, Breeze Whisper TV. And I want to say thank you for the follow, Breeze. I really appreciated it. And even though you were offline yesterday, this is why I want to bring this subject up. I saw another guy last night that was, on her list. And his name was, let me see if I can find it. Oh, gosh, I probably won't be able to. No, I won't. His name is John. Oh, no. Judge John Walt, I think it was. I'm not sure. But anyways, I'm going to put him up as someone I follow because I am following him now. And he was really, really nice. And I liked I liked the type of games that he plays because he does play a big variety. But, I was watching him play yesterday with some friends, Ark Raiders. And I thought, dang, that's a really, nice game. So then I inquired and I asked about it. And I was really surprised because, I should have been smart enough to say, oh, I could look down and see what he's playing. But the thing was, and I did that after the fact, but I asked him what he was playing. It was Ark Raiders. And it's not a half bad game. I can get ducks. Oh, yes, I have my ducks. Yes, my ducks are right there. But hello, Void. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome to Twitch. Welcome. Just welcome. Well, I try. To me, it's the only way that I can, I don't know. It is what, it's kind of like it is what it is, but I don't know. But anyway, I really thought that watching, and I was like, I surprised myself. I actually watched this guy play Arc Raiders with his friend, and yes, it does involve PvP, but it's my understanding that a lot of people don't really, I guess, try to kill you. And and that's fine with me. I could probably deal with that. I don't want to get into a game that's PvP 110%. You know, I I don't mind playing a game that's got. Oh, thank you so much, Floyd, for the follow. I appreciate it. Um, I don't mind doing a PvP game. Um, that's kind of light, if you know what I'm saying. Like, that like if you're playing a PvP game, then if you're looking for PvP, play it. It's like I used to play Destiny 2 as well. I played it for many years, and I kind of got tired and bored of it, and blah 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 blah. But I will tell you something. I think what was going on with Destiny 2 was it was getting, to me anyways, it was getting very repetitious. When we used to do the strikes, I mean, I would say to one of my friends, I'm getting tired of this one. Because like when you would go and do the, I think it was like a weekly strike or something. But they would rotate them, and the only ones they rotated was maybe 4 or 5 out of a bunch of them that they had. Like, they used to have one which was called the Gauntlet. Oh my God, I loved it. Even though it was hard as hell sometimes, I loved it. Yeah, I did too. I don't know. I just get tired of the repetition, and this is no lie. I would obviously do your dailies and all of that. And I remember one friend to me, "Oh, what are you trying to do? Are you racing to get the power up, getting more power than me?" And I look at him. I'm like, "What? No, come on." I'm looking. Listen. I said, "No, this is because I do the dailies. I do them, And he would say, yeah, sure." Well, the thing is, when that season would be over with, right? At the end of the day, guess what? It's rinse and repeat time. So all that work you did, what's the point? I mean, okay, yeah. Like I said, I was playing it for years, but it just got very tiresome. It did. And very honestly, I still am, because I'm an admin over there as well. But I will admit and say this, that basically when they started taking out some of these places that when they did raids, I mean, my clan that I was in, or still am in, I'm still in their clan. I'm still in their clan. If I was to install the game, I'm still in that clan, because I'm still an admin on their Discord channel. The thing is, we had oh my gosh, actually over 200 strong, and then it got to the point where my clan, they had three clans. I mean, that's how big they were, because they were a hardcore raiding group, and me, I was not a hardcore raider. Sorry, I just wasn't. Oh, you need the travel. Well, see what I do with my travel points? I mean, I kind of did this, but here's the little secret, Void. I did this purposely, but see, don't do this unless you know. How can I? I think the best way is know what your limits are. Okay. Because like I said, I don't know what level you are, but here's the dealio. My garage is level. It's capped at 150. So which means all these potatoes here, and I could also do from top here to bottom, okay, without stopping for gas. So, but I understand. I feel your pain, because I want to tell you something. When I go to other people's farms, And I can look. You can look. You know, if you came to my farm, and if you went to quests, which I don't do this all the time, but if you go down, let's say to, hopefully it's there. If it's not there, then that means it's no, it's not there. Okay, so I don't have the garage showing because it's capped. I don't have my I don't have my flowers anymore showing because it's capped at 200. By the way, hey Ace, what's up, dude? Um, Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh shoot. Okay. So see, and here's the thing, because I do have those. I do have the poinsettias, Mars, and polar bear flowers. Okay, on one of my other farms. But here's the thing. If you go to if you go to the shop, for example, and like on my inventory, it shows I have a little teeny bit, right? Like 2,116. But I'm doing all right. I'm keeping warm. You're farming lemons. Oh, lemons is easy peasy for me, let me tell you. But and you know what the luxury is and what the luxury is not. Is okay. Here you go. If you came to my farm, for example, or and I'm sure if you came to my farm, okay, unless your garage is full, and it's you no longer have to level it up, okay, so then you're good, okay. So the way I set it up is I have like a little system here. So I did all these travel points, okay, as you can see. But now I know, for example, I'm not too sure about the animals, but I'll figure it out later on in life. But I do know, for example, this area here from bottom to top, my workers are in there, yes. But before I ever put those workers in there and I had that field wide open, okay, basically, I could do this whole entire field. And we're talking 387 crop, okay? So meaning that if I can do this entire row, and then I'll be over here and going, oh, I gotta get some gas. Oh, I gotta get some gas, okay? So here, see, so that's what I'm trying to say is that getting gas is, but I set this up in a way that I know if someone comes here and they're looking for favor, it's gonna be favor. So, but in all honesty, if I went to another farm and I start watching the gas thingy, and if I start seeing myself losing, like my gas starts dropping down lower and lower, I'd be like, oh my god. What do you mean you need to redo your stuff now? Huh? Are you going to recycle your farm? Oh. Wait a second. Look. Void, before you go ahead and do that, I know this is going to be the craziest question. If you need to redo your stuff, okay, first question. Is that your first farm? And do you have that first farm fully open? Those are the two questions. So do you have it open all the way, or, I love that, yes and no. See? Okay, so what level is your farm right now, roughly? Funny story. I like funny stories. How does, my farm is fully open, yes. Oh, but on my fourth farm, it's not open. Well, it is and isn't. So I get it. I use, you're not a bad person. Okay, here's the thing, okay? It doesn't make you a bad person. No, it does not. Because here's the thing. It's how I said it. like yesterday. The game that you're playing, it is your game. You paid for it, and it's your candy store. So you do whatever you want. Just don't put it on my farm. Okay? See how easy that is? Because I know that there's lots of mods out there, but I also know that there's mods out there that can sometimes screw up your game. So I don't, I don't condone anybody, oh God, cheating. I don't. But, and I've never used any type of mod or anything like that in Farm Together 2. I honestly don't see the point. But I will tell you this. I will play Skyrim, for example. And you know what? You bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to use every mod that I like to use. Fallout 4, I'm going to use every mod that I like to use. Because, yeah, it's a single-player game. I can do whatever I want. And that's another big, giant reason why, unfortunately, and I'm sure you probably experienced this too, Void, as much money as they make for Destiny 2 and 1, they still have cheaters. So you wonder why I don't play PvP? Now you know. I mean, and thing is, it's like if you shoot a guy point blank and nothing happens, I know what you're saying. I'd be sitting there, because you shot the dude point blank, and why is he able to run away? He should have been dead. Yeah, okay. I know he's cheating. And how come somebody from way far away, I do know that there are some really good players who don't cheat. I also do know, honestly, that there are some players that they were once streamers, by the way, in Destiny, and they got caught cheating. They got caught cheating on their own videos. Okay? They didn't say they were cheating, but clearly they were cheating, and you could see it. And then they finally got banned from the game. Okay? So, I don't know. And, like Battlefield and all those other games. Yeah. Oh, Ace, your thingy's on? Oh, good. I do need some favor. Favor. Yeah. I want to get some favor for my bunnies. My bunny rabbits. My bunnies need some favor, But just let it be known that, like I said, I don't believe in cheating. I really don't. I would never cheat in this game. I would feel like, what's the point of me cheating? But, when it comes to games that are single players, it's like this. This is basically not a single player, so there you go. But you can play this offline and do whatever the hell you want. But when I go play games that are single players, and I don't do it right away, I usually finish the game off, you know what I'm saying? I generally try to, just keep it up. By the way, Ace, have you thought about, okay, Void, we'll catch you, later on or whatever you do. But thank you for joining and, following us. If you have anything that you need or whatever, you can also join our Discord channel if you have Discord. We've got a great group of people who will help you, with whatever you need. Definitely. Oh, thank you so much for it. We appreciate that. Appreciate that, really. Ace, I have a question for you. Okay. You know that I changed the name of Larry's farm to Eventful Moments with Larry. Okay, so if you added that farm, that farm to favorites, right? if the name was changed, does that name also change on your favorites, or does it drop out? I'm just curious. Oh, okay. Did you see the name change? Um, what, by searching? Oh, okay, okay. See, I was kind of like curious a little bit about that. Like, so when you do the name change, does it, fall off the planet or whatever it goes? And so, okay, so I'm glad to know that. You didn't see what I did to my fish and flower farm, did you? I did some major. Well, you know what? This is what I did some seriously big major changes. Let me see. Well, this farm here was the one that originally had the pumpkins and things like that, right? So I sat there in the field. I felt like I was, if I could cry in the field, I would. Yeah. Well, guess what? The other day I decided, you know what? 'Cause Dr. Obi was there, and Dr. Obi asked if he needed any help because, obviously I was trying to clear out the place, and I'm not kidding you. If I could cry on my character, I seriously would have been crying in my pumpkin field. Because, when you got a bazillion, I had over 14,000 pumpkins, so I sat there and I thought to myself, do I want to do this? Or would recycling be easier and faster? And, so you know what? I decided to recycle the entire farm. I wasn't going to wait. I mean, I probably could have waited 3 more days, but you know what? Nobody was coming here. And if they were either coming here for favor or what have you. So, Ace, have you ever had a problem with wheat? Maybe you should turn around and put, like corn is another thing. Because I get it, the lettuce is the fastest as far as favor is concerned. But maybe you should try corn too, because at least if you decide that you want to make it prestiged, you know what I'm saying? You can get 3 wheat instead of the 2. Because that's what I'm doing with my corn. I'm doing potatoes, corn, and what the heck was it? No, I don't think. No. Oh, potatoes, corn, and believe it or not, the black cherry tomatoes. Those are the only 3. I don't know. I tried a garlic one. Grapes and corn. Oh, okay. Yeah. My 4th farm, I'm setting it up surprisingly because when you think about it, right? Here's what I did. My 4th farm, I thought to myself, I got an idea. There's a lot of times that there's quests that you don't get for a particular crop. Okay, so basically what I did was, now I'm not changing the subject, but look at my gas. You see that? I did all of that, and I could probably go another row, but I'm not going to. But I just wanted to show you an example of what it's like. So, let me see. I didn't prestige. Let me just check something here. I know I did. Well, oh, not available. Oh no, I can't do that. I didn't prestige any of my garlic. No, I didn't. I don't. Well, excuse me. I did, but I prestiged one of them, and it was terrible. It was really terrible. But I've been doing just corn. I mean, the wheat, 1, 2, 3, and the tomatoes. But what I'm going to do is eventually pull the guys off the tomatoes. Once it's reached, I think I'm at almost 5. I have to double check that on my tomatoes. Okay, so my black cherry tomatoes are level 22. So once that they hit level prestige 5, I'm going to pull my workers off of there because, then I'll have an entire field of tomatoes that I can do, and I know I'll get 200, I'll get 2 tomatoes as opposed to one. I don't know. I'm still out in the count because I'm watching this ticker with that stupid thing, and it's like, but we don't need a lot of garlic unless, I don't know, whatever. Unless you have like a lot of those machines. That's where it will probably come into play. But other than that, no. But as I was saying about the fourth farm, I have it set up to do crops only, and I am not going to have workers on the number. Oh, why ain't it doing tomatoes? Oh, because what an idiot. Okay, I know why it's not. I decided to set up my fourth farm with crops, but it's going to be crops, for example, the one that takes 2 days and something. It's the which one? It's a green one. Oh crap, where is it? It's under the lettuce type plants. Oh, like see this one here, acorn pumpkin? I mean, how often do you get quested for that? But then if you have a main farm that has all your crops and things like that, you know what? Well, now what my solution was, let me just do time and see if time. Actually, I don't care about those tomatoes right at this moment. Let me show you something. This one has a signage. So I'll show you how I'm setting up number 4. Number 4 is going to be kind of unique too, and it's okay. Black cherry plant, set by time associated. Ascend. I think it's descending. Yep, there we go. If you look at your baby blue pumpkins, what does that take? 2 days. Watered, 1 day. Brussels sprouts, 1 day. So what I'm doing with the fourth farm is putting all of these that take a long time, and I put them on number 4. Okay? And I go down as far as well, I could wait for flat parsley, but they only have one season, so I'm still working on what I want there. But I'm going back to my spice. That's especially what I'm doing. So I'm doing my spice, but I'm doing anything that's probably, if it's 10 hours or more, I'm going to do that. I'm making an exception to the coriander. I am definitely doing that. And see, I don't think I want to prestige my grapes because they're 4 seasons. I don't think I want to prestige my pineapples because they're 3 seasons, and they're only available, yes they are, they're only available 3 seasons, okay? So there is no 4th season for them. And there's three different type pineapples. So I kind of thought, I'll just make an exception. So I've kind of been with that plan of how I want to do that. But I'm not going to put any more, I'm not going to, if it's a quest to do a bazillion whatevers, then especially if it's like 2 days or something like that, then, I put them on the other farm. I'm not going to put them on my regular farm that I use a lot. It just makes more sense to do it that way. Yeah. I mean, I would hope that most people finish the event. I hope they did. But then again, who knows? Maybe some people, they're like, well, I just bought the game a couple of days ago and I want to hurry up and get the event stuff. Um, I do know, like I said, even though there's a few days left and remaining for people to get the Halloween stuff, you know, that's what it's going to do. But number 4, the one with all the stuff that takes, 10 hours or more, I will use that farm for our next event, which I don't think there's an event in between Halloween and Christmas. I don't know. I wasn't around. So I'm going to use number 4 as an event farm. Um, and I did prestige. I did prestige the bat trees. I did prestige the Easter rabbits. And I have to wait and see what happens too. That's another thing. I'm curious. Even though now you get 2 diamonds. I wonder if I continue, because if you don't get diamonds to those trees, what else are you going to get from them? That would be nice if they added the turkey one. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Because I know for a fact I wasn't around for the Christmas event. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm going to look more into the, but I do want to do Power Wash too. I really love that game. I definitely want to do streams on that too. So, I don't know. I love doing my streams on my phone together. We'll see. Yeah, I love the Power Wash too. I'm assuming that they will come out with add-ons, because I definitely want some water fights. Yeah. You remember you know how if you played the Power Wash 2, okay, so there was the truck, and then that skanky, nasty bathroom. I mean, I want to tell you something. That was just nastiness. Sheer nastiness. And there's a bunch that they have for Power Wash 1. And I noticed that they added more new... Oh, the washroom? Is that the one where you do the ground, and then after you finish the grounded area and the little area, surrounding area around it, then it moves up? Oh, God, that bathroom is nasty. Yeah, it was really nasty. But yeah, I haven't. I've only done a few of them, so I'm gonna continue on. But I wanna, because when I was on the other night, like some of my friends were on, and I know some of them were playing Power Wash. So. Skate park. Oh, I remember the skate park from the first one. Oh, God, I remember that. Oh, do you remember the one on Power Wash 1 with the gnomes? I think it was like a gnome thing. I think it was. Okay, so, peppers. I hate doing peppers. I really do. But I'm gonna do... Oh! No, that's a questy. So it's what... Wait, is it the red one? Red. Yeah, I'm gonna do. Oh, I could do yellow. Yeah, I'll do yellow. Even I know. Yeah. I love the gnomes in that. I really do. Um, and I like the little kitty cats. Those are cute. I wonder if they're gonna put dogs in there for people too to choose between a dog and a cat. That would be kind of nice. I like the cats though; they're cute. Now that would be kind of good too. With the chickens. Did you see my disappointment yesterday? Ace, what's up with this? Check this out, right? All the benches you have from all the events you have, right? Okay. So during the Halloween event, what do? They put a bench in the town. A Halloween bench. Cobwebs. I don't know what the hell they call it now. But you know, I sat there with some like I'm like, wait a minute. How come we're not getting that? Why are we not getting that? Isn't it? I just kind of like thought to myself, you know, I really, because, okay, if you see how I'm setting up my fourth farm, it's going to be kind of a dark farm, okay? A dark, witchy, poo, you're going to love it farm, okay? And those benches would have been absolutely the best to put on my farm, you know, the theme that I want to set up for the farm. But no, we want to put it in the town. I know the devs just love me. They know I want gnomes. We won't get gnomes probably, never ever. And they know now that I want the bench. But here you want the damn chickens. What do they give you? Oh man, chicken signs, chicken this. I don't understand. Story of my life. I should show you this. I have to find, well, I know where it is, but there's this thing my brother showed me with chickens, and the guy was playing, I forget what song he was playing, but he was like hitting the chickens, and they were rubber chickens actually, and he had them strung up, you know, from one side to the other, and he was playing this song, and I'm like, no, get that out of my head. But yeah, I kind of like how I'm having number 4 set up. If and when we have another event, that'll be the event farm. I won't be doing this one again, event farm. No. Butter up the devs, and then they add things. Oh. Okay, devs, if any one of you devs are watching this, please can I have a bench? Okay, it's too late to get a bench. Can I please have a gnome? Just one! Oh my god. I know, they can make a bundle with all those good things in there, right? Oh, what the heck is this one? Fruit. Okay. Canary melon. Okay, I'll stick with the... No! Oh, I always screw this up. Oh, spring and summer. I can do canary berries. So you must have been buttering them up to get those chicken things, huh? I just want... Again, if I okay, guys. If I had to choose between the gnome and the bench, I want the bench. Okay, simple. I want the bench. I mean, I think that bench is cool. So I like the gnome. I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna make it so that there are no workers on number 4. Just none. I don't need it. Oh, now see, how does that work? I don't know how that works, Ace. You're gonna have to explain that to me. There's 2 of you on my farm doing 2 different things. So, how does that work technically? Nice. Huh. Okay. Okay, I'll work on it. Oops. What? Okay, I'll sit there and I'll beg, borrow, and plead. I will. I'll do that. I'll just say, hey, all I want is a wait a second. What? Okay, and then you can either go to your own farm or okay. But this but there's 2 of you, right? Like, so you're technically playing on your Xbox 360. You do the split screen, and then 2 of you show up. Okay, I'll try it on my Xbox. I'll have to try it. Oh. Oh my God. No, sir. I did not. Oh, no. You hexed me. Oh, man. Did you not see? I'm glad you didn't see that, people. You see what Ace made me do? Did any of you see what he made me do? No, you did not see it. No. Well, I was doing the peppers, I guess, and what other stupid thing I was doing, but I was doing something. Yeah, you're an innocent chicken, man. So when you do the split screen with one controller, and you go on your farm, you use one controller to go and do something, and that's it. Oh, okay. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. I am very curious though because oh, I know that's oh crap. See, I don't like that. So I have a spot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm curious because it's August coming up soon. See, I've got these trees already prestiged, right? Not yet. Well, they're prestige to number 2. But if and when I can get to number 5, will I be getting 3 diamonds? Because I'm going to put these up anyway. You know, August is coming up. You know what I like of those? They look pretty cool. The candles, the Halloween candles, those things are really cool. I like them. I like the candles. Oh, thank you so much. Now see, you're over there and you're over there. What are you doing now? I'll have to try it. But does your Xbox have to be pretty close to your PC? See, mine Xbox is in the other room. So I probably won't be able to do it unless I had both in the same place. Okay. How many of those trees do I have now? Well, I should have known it was 287 because, yeah. I made the middle section specifically for, what I need. Nama nama. See, I had the bunny rabbits over here where now I am putting the trees. But you know something? I just went all out and put bunny rabbits up on the top of them houses. I just didn't want to have all these houses cluttered. Did not. So you saw my fish farm. Oh, okay. So you saw my fish farm and you seen what I did with those houses, huh? I didn't want to have them all cluttered together, so I decided to separate them and put them in different spots, and then I kind of figured out where the fish should go, and I thought, wait a minute, I'm not going to have over 300 fish, because that's just way too much. So I just did the two. I actually did, oh, okay. Well, if you skip through it, I don't know how far, but I know I did go to the fish farm. If you skip through it, you'll see it. I think it came out pretty good. I think it came out pretty decent. Over here is like, for example, where the fish would be. And I think the fish dropped down to just about here. But over here, I've left so there's 3 spots. You know how the house is big, so I left it 3 spots plus 1 for a road. And, yeah. I eliminated the walls because, and just like here, I know you're doing them now, but eventually, because I do have one worker up at the very top left corner, eventually what I'm going to do is, after I'm finishing all of this, I'm going to have a worker go straight all the way down. That's why I'm thinking, in the process of all of this, what I want to do is put my workers, like on my farm, doing my animals, and they don't have to do the tomatoes once they have prestige 5. I don't really care about getting to 10. I mean, I'm not a big rush for that. Okay, so that's done. See, there's supposed to be a gas pump in between here. Do that. Okay. Now why? Yes, I'll leave that alone. But yeah, I kept both sides at 300 and 387. That's what I did. I'm hating my iPad.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, you don't understand, Siri, because you just kind of disappear off the planet. It's okay, baby. There you go. Alrighty. So, but yeah, that's what I kind of decided to do, especially after I recycled this farm. I thought to myself, I am just going to make it more convenient for people, for them to travel and then for the gas, So, I really don't want to keep, recycling. Absolutely not. Drive me crazy. But I definitely want to keep getting back into playing the Power Wash 2. And I'm going to definitely be streaming that. But yesterday, watching that guy play Arc Raiders was pretty interesting. Though I did ask him about PvP, and I said, so how is the PvP of the game? Because I said, is this PvP too? And he said, yes. The guy that he was playing with, he says, people here, they don't really, they don't do or say anything. A lot of them don't. There are some that will shoot you and kill you. And I guess what they can do is they can take your stuff. So, I don't know. See, I have that other new game too, Borderlands 4, which I played a little bit, but I want to really get back into, not Borderlands 2, excuse me, Borderlands 4, I do have that game. So it's really tough for me to decide, do I want to do the Power Wash 2, or do I want to play Borderlands? Because, when I'm on my Xbox, if I'm playing Farm Together, it's most likely because, someone needs my help, and, I don't mind helping them. I'll help with that. And thank you for doing that for me, Ace, on the harvest and stuff. And what level are you now? Are you like at 700 yet? No, technically it's not 5 o'clock because she's not set. I didn't set her right. 6:24. Awesome. Awesome. I'll get there someday. Yeah. So like make up my mind. Okay, so I go to my Apple phone. My tree farm. Tree and flowers. I do have a half farm of pink and white, pink ones and white poinsettias, if you're interested. But I don't do my flowers. I would hope you know that. I don't do my flowers. If you want, I will go to my tree farm. I will open it up for you. But, you could do the whole damn farm. I don't really care. It'll get you XP if you're interested. But it's half and half. And if you could do the whole flower thingies of the poinsettias, that would be great. So it's totally up to you. If you want me to open that farm, I'll do that. I know you've been getting your XP from the flowers. I'm gonna do a little experiment though with those the golden ones. Is it gold? Gold poinsettias? I'm gonna do a little experiment with those because it's just amazing the XP you get from those. And I gotta tell you, it's like 10-point different. It's a 10-point difference from the pink ones. 10 points. That's it. So I'm like, whoa, 10 points, huh? And the gold ones are below level of the pink ones. So I did kind of find it interesting that they're pretty damn close as far as XP is concerned. It's like, wow. But I get it. I mean, they're, 2 days and 12 hours or 11 hours or something like that, but you still get a lot of XP. Oh, I absolutely think the same thing because right now, I was, like I said, I was doing my gold ones the other day, and I was like, damn. In their level, I'll show you. My gold ones right now are 174, okay? Okay, and if you look at the, okay, so I get 7,268, 920 XP without boost, right? Okay, so the poinsettias, the Mars ones, I mean, they're only prestige one, woohoo. But, okay, they pay out 13,925. Look at this. The gold rush is lower level wise than my pink ones, right? But you know, I'm kind of looking. Yeah. So I'm like, but you know what, Ace? I'm very patient, and Maya will tell you. I've left that farm open for like 2 or 3 days and no one goes there. So, you know what? I just keep it private now. Because I'm just, you know, it's like, well, if people don't want to go there, they don't have to. But, you know, Maya, she'll pop in. Oh, yeah. Yep. So I think, and I have the space for it. I think on one of the farms, maybe even number 4, I think, because, you know, like we got those horses that take over 2 days. So what I think I might do is I might put the gold ones on number 4, for example, and put at least 1,000. Because again, farm number 4 is going to be where everything takes longer than, 10 hours? So I think, you know what? I'm going to stick those gold ones over there at number 4 and just compare them both. And see what happens. So I'm sitting there when first time I boosted, you know, and I thought, wait a second. How come I'm getting just as much, almost as much, or just as much XP and money as a pink one? Yeah, to me, that's like a sneaky little flower, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jeez, I had to pay that one farming, 68. Ooh, yeah, give me that, Yumi. I wish we could use boosts with these NPCs that give us stuff, you know. Oh. Okay. Oh, did you know that I don't, and I have to address this with the devs in the thing, but okay, my rabbits when we got the pumpkins on, right? All my pumpkins, and I know a lot of other people, they were level 1. Well, and not only that, but I had prestige my rabbits. They were already prestige at level 2, but for some reason, when that Halloween thing came in, what happened was my rabbits reverted back to level 1. And I'm like, no, that's wrong. They should have been level 2. So I basically had to start all over again. And I don't know if that was because the Halloween event had something to do with it. Oh, I don't know. But it put it back to level 1 on my rabbits. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. This is wrong. No, I definitely am. I mean, I'm sure folks know that I do. I take my time with my game. And, I don't know. It's just me. I couldn't believe it that I actually ran out of mushrooms the other day. I'm like, oh, that's because of the pigs. But I put Arc Raider as a wish list thing because I figure, you know something? I've got 2 new games that I haven't played really a lot, and so I'm gonna just hold off until I get it, until I get back into playing my 2 other games. Come on, how did I miss this person? Oh my God, he's standing over there. Yeah, and see, this is what I'm saying. I don't know what the scoop is with that. And I haven't been reading into their forum, into their Discord, which I probably should to question that, because I'm like, they reverted back to level 1. Why? Now, right? Oh, I can't see it here. I'm gonna get some favor from the rabbits, and then I'm gonna, if and when you're back on your lettuce farm, I have to go there and get them. It'll take me 5 minutes. But I don't know. I think something glitched or something. I'm pretty sure it did. I mean, because we don't get to keep those pumpkins anyways, but it's just the idea. But when I saw my rabbits go to number 1, I'm like, no. See, now they're number 2, of course, because I had to work on it again. So, but my curiosity is, what do you get when they reach level 5 prestige? You know, I mean, maybe they'll throw in an extra diamond. I don't really care, but I mean, you know, I'm curious about those trees, though. Oh, speaking of trees, are you ready? Oh, shoot. No, I'll have plenty of time. It's gonna kill me if they set them back to level 1. That would kill me. But they gave us those trees, so they're not gonna take them back. So at least, hopefully, I really gotta look this up. So at least, hopefully, we'll still get 2 diamonds from those trees. They'll let us keep the 2 diamonds. Maybe. Okay, now we go. 89. Still trying to figure out what are the best berry trees to put up there. You know the other thing that I switched around because sometimes they are quested. I put up those bamboo trees. I put the bamboos up. I put all 3 different types. That's what I did. So the guy is doing the 3 different bamboo trees because there's one in particular that it always asks a quest for it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put them up here with the other bamboo trees that I can. But that's okay. I'm getting my 7 diamonds. I'll be back up in the billion gold soon. As soon as this farm here in particular starts running normal, whatever that is, it'll be okay. Oh God. But you know, my curiosity though with the power wash too has got me. I want to find out. The one I think I'm working on, I'm doing the 3rd one. That's all I remember is I'm doing the 3rd one. Yay! Now see, I got these prestige at level 2, at 2. And you do only get 3 diamonds, and I think you get them after, you get 2 diamonds after they're level 50, I believe. But hey, I'll take it. I just wanna hope and pray that they let us keep the 2 diamonds. You know, I don't mind. I like the bat trees because at least I hated those bees. You know, well, that's what I'm saying. I haven't, is that crossplay? Wait a minute. It is crossplay. Yes, it is. Okay, it is crossplay. Yeah, because my friend, he has. I think he has his on PlayStation, I believe. Help the devs just leave my damn trees alone and does not make me start all over again because, well. You know, it was really stupid. Oh, really? I don't know. Well, with the first power wash, yeah, there was always 3 of us playing. We never had any problems. None. Yeah. That was a really hell of a fun game. Oh, and it was hysterical because when my friend Gus, when we were all playing, then you know he was finished with his. He goes, "Hey Gus, did you get the special sprayer?" He goes, "What do you mean special sprayer?" I says, "Ah, so you didn't get the special sprayer from the spaceship thing, huh?" So I think he had to go back and get it. Ooh, no, I'm not doing the eggs. I'm not doing those guys. What's this doing? Fish. Let me check this out. Oh no. See, I got my worker doing my fish. I I am not doing those peanuts. Nope. Go away. Go away. Nope, I'm not doing the milk. I wait till these get full. You know. Oh, garlicky. It's not full. Well, I'm dying to find out what they require at level 100. Yeah, there was only 3 of us that played Power Wash 1. But did you see all the add-ons they gave for free on Power Wash 1? They gave a bunch. I kind of reverted back to that game, and I was like, wow, those are free now? And so I was like, okay, I'll take them. I liked their add-ons. They were pretty cool. Oh yeah, they had some really awesome ones that they gave away. Doing the cookies because it takes 5 minutes. And what else does it take? Oh, 10 wheat. Ooh, well, what the hell? Did you ever notice that they want the stupid cupcakes for NPCs? Uh-oh. I know. Oh, see grapes. Grapes are 1,200. Nice. They don't really ask you for a lot of grapes, thank God, for little favors. Yeah, I did. I paid for SpongeBob, too. I did pay for that. Remember the one with the train station? Oh, that was something else. That drove me bonkers. Okay, so... Oh, no. And it's not this... The one, okay, you know what I did on my tree farm? This is what I did on my tree farm. Like, see, these are the white mushrooms. So what I decided to do was, because, you know, I mean, you get mushrooms, but then, like, on the blue mushrooms, you see the difference. Like, right now it's low, but they've asked me for these. Treehouse. Okay, yeah, I remember that, yeah. But, what I did was on one farm was put all the blue mushrooms in that vine. Funny thing, it hasn't asked me for any quests. I do go in there with, I do go in there in the mine with the blue mushrooms. I'll go in there with Dava, with Boost. You know, I seriously am, and I think we all have been down that road. It's like, I used to hate doing the mines, but now I like doing them because, when you get low on diamonds, yeah. Iron, oh come on, these are all iron? I hate that. So they gotta be reset. Took me a long time to even want to do the mines. Yeah. I only do one. Yeah, I do like one click because obviously it takes you a few minutes and that's it. You're done. It's like those bunny rabbits. I'll just do that one click with the trees. Obviously, you're not getting anything from them. But I'm just hoping that when the event's over with, that when you use your boost on those trees, you just might get some extra diamonds. I mean, yeah, that's my thought. Wouldn't it be cool if we could decorate the mines? Yeah, right. Wouldn't it be even cooler, Mr. Devs, if I had a gnome down here? Come on. Now see, wait a minute, I have a shortcut. So, I just realized yesterday when I was looking at this map, that I didn't have to fully open the map. Because if you look here and here, well, I didn't open these, but there are ways of getting around the other two without having to open those. It's giving me crap. Ooh, that's a stone. Okay. Oh, I get it. Ooh, 88, baby. Okay, where are the other ones? Okay, no, I gotta go north. North, yeah. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Oh, shit. Are you serious? So you know what that might mean? They need to know that bats poop, and they poop on those trees, and I'm not going to go harvest a tree that's got bat poop on it. They're like, what? Wait, what? I said bat poop. That's it. I mean, if you guys want bat poop on your whatever, then have at it, because, no, I ain't doing it. Fruit, yeah. Like, what kind of fruit? Yeah, no. So I prestige those trees for nothing. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna draw the line. If they decide to put some kind of stupid fruit on those bat trees, you know what? I am not gonna harvest it. I don't want to harvest a bat poop tree. Sorry. And bats poop a lot. Okay? I'm just saying. You know, maybe next Halloween they should come up and, even though it's an event, maybe they should, make some of the animals kind of creepy looking, just for the Halloween event. Why don't they just kind of like turn some of the goats into something scary looking? Learning about that as well. Hey. Well, bats are essential to our the ecosystem. They eat all the little bugs and everything outside. And that's all right. But seriously, I remember years ago I was down in Georgia, and some of us silly little kids would go out we'd be out at night. We'd get onto this dark road that had no lighting, no nothing. And I remember this one kid goes, "Hey, you want to see something really cool?" Of course, we're all stupid girls, and sure. So he picks up this big long stick, and he takes it and he swirls it around like up in the air, so you could hear like the stick going. So all of a sudden, one of the girls starts screaming. Well, the reason being is because bats heard that sound, and they kind of was like trying to pull at her hair. I'm like, oh, it was funny. Well, it wouldn't have been funny for me, but yeah. And I don't know if there was a cave nearby. I honestly, I didn't want to find out. But I do know that they like dark places. I remember even back in those days, my neighbors upstairs on the third floor, and they had these cabinets that they hardly ever used. And God only knows how they got in there, but they had bats in their cabinets. Yep. And I'm like, oh, no. Because I remember I was like, they asked me if I'd feed their cat, which, I did. And of course, they didn't tell me where the cat food was. So here I am looking around for cat food. And I screamed worse than a little girl. I opened one of the cabinets. And lo and behold, this thing come flying out of there. What do you think? It was a bat. I'm like, oh my God. And I ran downstairs screaming. My brother's like, what's the matter? I don't know, something weird came flying out of the guy's cabinet. Yeah, my brother saved the day. He didn't kill it, he just put it back. Thank God. So I learned a valuable lesson. Don't go in that cabinet again. But yeah, I ran down the stairs. I couldn't believe it. I'm down there. Ah, Jerome, help. That was my brother's name, Jerome. And I'm screaming like a little girl over a little bat. Poor thing couldn't even see me. He probably could hear me screaming though, right? So when my brother got up there, he found him laying on the floor, and I'm like, oh no, is he okay? So there must have been something up there, because they were like very high up, close to the ceiling cabinets. So my guess is that the bats had a way out as much as they had a way in. Yeah, I think. Yeah, see. I think. Okay, so now that I got my animals situated, yay me. Well, they can't take away these bat trees. That's all I'm saying. They can't. But you're right, they could change them out, just like they did with the pumpkins. They gave us the other ones, so I kind of wish they kept those pumpkins purple instead of orange, but that's okay. I'm good. I can still put them on my other farm, the purple ones, in a little vase thing, flower pot or whatever. I do like the animation of the bats flying off away from the tree. God only knows where they're going to. I mean, whoever did that tree, created it, they did a really, really nice job. Oh! Get back here. I moved my hand once and it just decided, no. I think it'll take a couple more days for my corn to be number 5. And it shouldn't take that much longer for my tomatoes to be number 5. Like I said, once they hit level 5, I'm gonna pull the workers right off of there. Yeah, see, I kind of want to say, in all honesty, I think this farm is done. I mean, I could put a little more decorations here and there, but I think this farm is done. I'm not going to touch it anymore. It is what it is. It has some decent favor in there if people want it. XP, well, depends. But this is a little organized. So, not that bad. And then I can go to the next farm. Makes my brain happy, let me tell you. But I'm going to come up with a new name for my farm. It's something I've been thinking about for a few days. I'm not sure what, but I'll be thinking about it. Oh, and the other thing, I'll even ask you on Discord, because I know you use the OBS. So I want to put my... I'll do the tomatoes before I do those other silly things. What I want to do is I want to put that theme song. But you... See, it's really weird. The Streamlabs, I think, does use the OBS, but it has its own little style because they make it easy for people. But I want to be able to put my theme song in there. I probably can do it with this app program that I'm using. Oops, tomatoes. Why? Oh, I know why. Go back to tomatoes. Oh. Okay, now I know why. So tell me if you want to do the poinsettia farm. If you don't, it's okay. All good. I don't do my own flowers, by the way. I don't know if you've heard that on my video yesterday, but I just... I think everybody has a thing that they like harvesting and planting and stuff, and flowers is just not my thing. I've come to that conclusion. I just don't like doing flowers. I like my animals, my crops. Oh, and I love my trees. You know, that's the thing. I'm not kidding. When I have my tree farm open, I never touch those flowers. And when I've had my tree farm open for 2 or 3 days, I'll just do my trees. And nobody comes. And I remember there was a few nights ago or more. There was Meaty and Honeybee, I think that's what her name was. But anyway, we had like 2 or 3 people come onto the farm, and actually more than that, because what they did was we had one person look on them on the farm, and they left, and I'm like, what the hell? So then when the next person come on the farm, I said, do you want to do the flowers? Because, you know, there was a lot of flowers. Do you want to do the flowers, or are you looking for event items? The person said, nope, I need events. I said, okay. So then I did. I went back to the event farm just so they can get their, you know, trees and stuff like that. But I was just kind of surprised. They passed up poinsettias for the event stuff. I get it. I totally get it. But I just was amazed, you know, that they left. And I'm like, first person left, I'm like, oh, what the hell? What did I, you know, like, they were there, they looked and left. But I think, no, there isn't. I'm trying to think where I could put those gold poinsettias. I don't want to put them over here on this farm at all. What? 28. Come on, baby. I know, guys, I was talking to you about the ticker yesterday, and but I like doing the black cherries because it takes an hour and a half, and it's under that time because of them being watered. So yeah, the ticker does move a little slow, but on the flip side, let me see, an hour and 30 minutes, so that would be 45 minutes. So 45 minutes for your black cherry tomatoes. I'm not sure about the other tomato time-wise. Because there are the red ones as well. And I think, well, actually, they pay less money. The black cherries pay you more money, you know, in case you want to compare apples to oranges. I'll have to take a look at it. It's my big thing now. My pet peeve is, you know, because, you know, everybody went out all crazy to do prestige everything, but I haven't done that. I did on a couple that I thought were worthy of doing, but they weren't worth it. And one was, you know, under the category of doing the garlicky things. But oh my God, when I went and, you know, harvested them, I'm like, are you serious? They're still level 38? Yeah, okay. Nope, I ain't gonna prestige those no more. Let me see something. On the cherry tomato, oh, I gotta get out of that line. Okay, on the cherry tomatoes, oops. Okay, so the cherry tomatoes, they're all 4 seasons, right? And oops, I moved it. think. Sorry, guys. Okay, on the cherry tomatoes, you know, you get 1235 and then one, in 16 XP. And those are 208 too. I really haven't paid much attention to, how fast or slow they level up, but I don't really plan on leveling them up. I don't personally. So. Let me see. I'll show you the one if I can. Let me just. Oh, it's not gonna. Let me just see something. It's a garlicky thing, anyways, and it's probably not gonna show. Okay, wait a minute. Which one was it? Oh, I think it was. No. Oh, wait. So why is it not showing? Wait a minute. Oh, maybe they're all ready to be. There you go. Jersey asparagus, right? All 4 seasons. Let me tell you something. That was the worst thing that I could ever prestige. Not that wasn't even the money. It takes forever. Like, seriously. Forever, forever, forever. Hey, Void, back to... How you doing? Welcome back. So... Why didn't I water those tomatoes? Because I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's go down to 12. These are quested items somewhere. Wow, 4 out. Get out. Red pepper. Red? What? No. Red peppers. And you know what? And I was deciding between red and yellow. What an idiot I am. Okay, close this up. Okay, back to normal. I can't believe I missed that. Oh my god, 320 for the red. Concord grape. Oh, that's a summer. Wheat is whatever it is. Black snapper is a fish. Concord grapes. Oh god, it's gonna ask me for Concord grapes. Concord grapes is I think Concord is summer. I think. Having a blonde moment again. Sorry, people, if you're blonde and I'm saying having a blonde moment. Sorry. Okay. I'm not blonde. I'm a brunette. Okay. Let me see. I gotta do available. Oh. No. Yeah. Red pepper. Oh wait, what do the grapes do then? Interesting. So they must be summer. Yes, they're summer. Okay, so I might have already planted those. We have red pepper. Yes, we have red pepper. I tell you, Ace, the other night, oh my gosh, it was so windy. I mean, it was really, really windy. It was so windy that when I went out on my broom Halloween night, I didn't even have to turn the engine on. I was just floating around in the air. Wait. See, I like that 387 number because no matter what, even if it's 320, I can still do 387. So I like it. Tonight, though, I'm going to definitely be playing Power Wash, too. Oh, but you're on your Xbox, right? We got to be friends somehow on Xbox, too. But it's crossplay, so wheat is... I don't even know what wheat is. Oh, summer. Ooh. I am curious. Let's go to, okay, let's go to farm number 4. I want to see what I have already there. Now see, put that crappy old bench there. But this is just the beginning of Farm 4. Okay, this is just the beginning. It's not done, far from being done. And if this makes you feel any better, Void, check this out. The whole top left and right section in bottom section, they not. Okay, I'm good. What grades are they? Oh, wait. But do you see what I'm saying, Ace? This is what I did. These are all the ones that are hot, you know, they take a couple of days. And I put them all here. You know, and they're just waiting. If there's a quest, there's a quest. If there isn't, there isn't. Oh, and I do have these. I have my, my spice. Albino. More spice. And spring. I think the only thing that these pineapples will not give us is winter. Yeah. So when you get the 3 pineapples, you don't get winter. So that's fine with me. Yeah. See, that's what I like. I like to have it nice and straight, you know. And plus, and I think there's like 22 spaces between each one. But now if it was nighttime, this looks so cool. And I'm going to hopefully get the right road. But I love the candles, so I did the candles all the way straight up. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what I want to put in the middle, but as you can see, and this is gonna be moved around, these 2 houses. Well, technically the one at the bottom is gonna be moved around. Because I want this place to look a little spooky, so yeah. Okay, okay, so these 2 are done. But I'm gonna make it like it's oh, nice. Prestige 2. I don't even know. Okay, we go to my fishing farm. Now I know you're all gonna go. Oh, okay, yes, the ground is all black dirt. Okay, the ground, yes, it's all black, but hold on, it's gonna change. It's not done yet. But I want to show you what I did, Ace. You don't have to look at that. Okay. Now, if I leave this farm open, oh, and by the way, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 workers doing all my fish. 4 workers. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And but this is my hideaway right there. A little hideaway, you know. Like I can take a little dirt nap right here. Or I'm gonna open up a bar too. Or I can be passed out drunk, one or the other, right? So that's what I did. I put the houses here, but I separated them from each other. Like I haven't decided what I want to go with here, but this is gonna be like the fisherman's house. Yeah, I like the black. So this is going to be my fisherman's house. So I might put some boats and, who knows what else. But I kind of look at the rustic house as being like a fisherman's house because it's wooden and. This one here I just put up. This is that nice little, whatever. So I surrounded it with a few trees and things. But now in the middle, because they're going to see all the donkeys, but in the middle, I'm not sure. I'm going to put some houses and buildings and, Oh yeah, I love how it looks at nighttime. The black and the green. I forget what other color I tried, but the black and green doesn't look bad. I might test it out again, I don't know. But the one thing that I included this time, because, that's why I'm kind of glad I recycled my fish farm. The one thing that I am glad that I did, because if you remember, we got these flowers, brand spanking new, the red baron or the hydrangeas. Yeah, so how I did this with the hydrangeas, I put all of them in there based on the hydrangeas are considered the rose category. And there's only 13 of those type flowers of the rose type, meaning this is all your rose area. There's only 13. There's 11 daisies, okay? And then down here where your poppies are, there's 11 type poppies. And then down here is your, these here are your tulip type flowers, and of course, last but not least, down below here are your poinsettias. But and I did not put any pink or white ones there. I put the ones that I really needed, which was helpful. But see, I watered these Gold Rush. So even though, yeah, it's 2 days and 12 hours, I am a very, very, very patient person, so I'm not gonna worry about it. It's like when they're ready, they're ready. This area here, I'm not sure. I might decide to go put Gold Rush up along here and see how that works out for me. I might put like, see if I do 2 rows at 700 and something, and if I do 3 rows, that would be a little bit over 1,000. So I'm gonna weigh the pros and cons of all of that, because let me see. I press these buttons. And this guy is always hanging out. Okay. I bet you he's got 4. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm gonna go to my flowers for a moment. See, these ones are already, and I'm not gonna. Okay, where are? Oh, they're up top. It should be up top. I'm a little disappointed with Edelweiss as far as if I wanted to prestige it. It does move a little fast. I will guarantee you, though, these ones here, the hydrangeas, all of them, the little ticker on those do move fast. The sunflowers, they're under the daisy category. They do move fast. Prestiging these Gold Rush, I don't know. I don't think that's really a whole hell of a lot. But I want to wait until I have a lot of them, and then I'll prestige them. I mean, I probably could do it now, but I'm not. Yeah, so, I mean, I look at it from that point of view. It's like, well, which ones do I want to prestige, right? The flower one. Okay, so I've got one here. It's a quest. So I might as well do it while and not forget about it. Now, see, one of the things that I did do, which I find it easier to do, I blocked these off from the workers so people don't have to go all the way up, and they don't have to go all the way up for gas. They can just go here. Okay? And that's what I like about it. I mean, I know, Ace, you like doing it the long way. I mean, I can do it the long way too, which is, it's okay. But, I don't know. I find it easier to do it this way and let the workers do their thing. You know, I have them doing 2 rows, so I let them do their thing, and I'm good. And again, see how that ticker moves with those poppies? The red poppies move, I think, a little slower than those. So again, you know, with the ticker, you have to, it's a judgment call that you guys gotta make. Oh, and the other thing that I did was my workers here, when I come here, will fill these up. I figure, you know, they're doing the fishing thing, right? So I said, you know what? I mean, I did these, and I went over here as far as this guy, because how I worked this out is this guy here, he can do this entire, you know, all of these fish here, so then nothing has to be here for him. Then this guy over here, he's set up to just do one, even though nothing's being done. I could have moved him down more if I wanted to, but I changed my mind because the guy at the end, he's a short end. See? So if I have some machines, maybe I might do it. I don't know. But I don't have to put any more fish in. And I have a lot of space here, so I'm not sure what I want to do. I almost thought about putting horses here, but you know what? I will forget about my horses being there, and yeah. So I am going to leave these guys alone in peace. Go back to my... Actually, animal pen. Did you say you had, is your lettuce farm up right now, Ace? Tofu. God. Okay. Let's go visit the lettuce farm. Whatever it is. I don't know if I have it. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the code in. And enter it. Okay. V. Let's go. Let us go. Isn't that the best way to say it? Let us go. Let us go. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, crap. It is. It's lettuce. Ooh. Yes, the purple lettuce. Oh, wait. Sorry. My bad. Now, does this replant itself? Okay, thank you. Chomper. Oh, wait. There's 2. What the hell? Who's Chomper? Never mind. I'm not going there. Oh, my God. What? Wait a minute. Now I'm confused. Add to favorites. Okay, never mind. I'm confused. I'm just lost and confused. Oh my gosh, there's a chicken tending the lettuce. He's tending the Lombardy cabbage. Hey chicken, what's up? I know, huh? So I gotta be humble. Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. I'm sitting here thinking, okay, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. What's wrong with that picture? Come on. I'm not gonna give you a hint. But you know what's funny? He has nothing else here but what you see. What you see is what you see. Yeah. I think that's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, you get what? What do you get? Oh my god. You got them at level 10. Well, I can understand why though. So wait a minute. Now, instead of you getting one, you get, what do you get? 3 or 4? Let me see something. You have 2. Wow, nice. Wow. So, okay, you get 3. So that's the cap on the prestige. Someone said it was 11, but I wasn't sure. So it's 10. Oh yes, that's what's awesome about it. You get 6. Well, you know my original farm, but no, that definitely wouldn't count. You know, I was just thinking, my original farm that I first played, I could do that, but the farm's not even open. So Void, you can feel my pain. My very first farm. This is not my first farm, by the way, the one you see me playing on. That is not my first farm. That is like my second farm. My very first farm is level... oh, crap. Oh, crap. How come that happened? Oh, shoot. No gas on that thing. Oh, this is a tricky. Oh, thank you. I was looking at the gas. I'm like, okay. Yeet. Oh, okay. Let me see something here. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a perfect example of how fast that ticker moves. Okay? Oh no, it's not going to move because it's replanting Lombardy. Okay. See, it has to replant something in order for you to see the ticker move. The only way you're going to see the level of it is when, you know, it says, oh, it reached level 101 or something like that. But if you're replanting a different crop, if I was replanting, let's say, lettuce, then yes, you would see the ticker move. But whereas I'm planting the Lombardy cabbage over it, it's not gonna move until I do a Lombardy cabbage one. What do you mean? Let me tell you something. I notice everything. I'm into the tick this week. Didn't you know that? Let me tell you something. Quote of the day. I don't even want to do the quote of the day. When I was playing with Gus the other night, I was helping him on his farm. Of course, you know, we were putting out certain trees in particular. I was actually laughing because I'm thinking Ace would definitely pick up on that. I was cracking up by myself. I didn't even let Gus know on the secret. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. Because we were doing, we were putting the trees up, in particular, you know, the peanut trees. He was just saying something, and I sat there, I'm like, oh my God. Quote unquote, I need more nuts. And then he said something else. I'm like, oh my God, don't. Just leave. Yeah, just leave it alone. Yeah. Now look at that. Did someone do a boo boo? Because. Oh, okay. I see. Look at that. 92. Yeah, I'm planting these Lombardis and look at the tick. I believe what you're saying. Oh, I know you would have. I mean, I'm telling you, it was like I'm sitting there, I'm like, because okay, what we were doing was he was trying to set up his farm, kind of like the way I do mine. So he was keeping all the, the, because he said, oh yeah, we'll do the flowers, just like the way you do it, and like the. So then he had, we were doing the trees, and so when we were doing the trees, he said, don't put any. He said to me, don't put anything in that spot. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, leave that spot open. Those are for my nuts. And I'm like, oh, 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 oh. I'm over here, please. Oh. So, yeah, so I did. I left the spot open. I didn't, It was just cracking me up what he was saying. So there I was, minding my business. And there I was, just doing my thing, And I did move the trees around for him and his flowers and stuff, but he wants me to organize them so they're like, just set in that way where you can see the same type flowers. He'll have a really nice farm when it's done. It's 5:11 p.m. I know that. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, I know I asked you to do this for me yesterday. I would like you to do the same. If you could, could you all especially put some prayers out for Allie. She's my friend. She lost her dad a few days ago. So, if you could just put a couple of prayers out for her. Because she definitely needs the support and the strength. She definitely does. Because, when you lose a loved one or a parent or something like that, it can be really tough. And especially now, it's a holiday coming up, and, I'm sure for her it's going to be really tough. So I want to put my thoughts and prayers out there to her. But I also want to put some thoughts and prayers out to others that, may have lost a loved one or, close to you. But I also know that some of you people are feeling the holidays. And I know that these holidays, some of you might struggle with it because, you might be spending your holidays home alone or not. But, just know that it's going to be okay. I know it's easy for me to say, right? But it's really not easy for me to say, but I have to believe that. Only because holidays, in my opinion, kind of suck. In that sense that it changes people, and you know what I'm saying? It does. It changes people's. It changes their mood. But if it helps you to, just kind of keeping your thoughts and your, just play your game a little longer than usual. Get yourself something distracting so that way it's not going to be getting you down. But I will tell you, um, you're not alone, and thoughts and prayers are always out to everybody that needs them. So I want to let you all know that. And of course, I have to let my lurkers know that I hold them dearly. My lurkers. Oh, I can't call you ghouls anymore, can I? Oh, Lord, no. But I can call you lurking turkeys. Oh, and by the way, it's hunting season up here. I guess certain times, like now up here in New Hampshire, people are out there hunting turkeys. And I did not know this, but turkeys nest in trees. How the hell do they do that? But they do. I mean, bad enough, I didn't really know that a turkey could fly. I mean, they can a little, but they nest in trees. Well, the wild ones do. I got my bow. Let's see. Yeah, see, Lombardi is a slow ticker. Good Lord. And how many of these Lombardis did I do? Jesus, this must be taking forever. But I get what you're saying. I know it's legit, because if you have a farm that's all favored, then people are gonna. Yeah, corn is definitely. I would say corn is hard to do. And I actually haven't pushed that issue with thank you so very much. I haven't really, thought about the other. Yeah, I haven't actually. Let me see. I have animals, right? Let me see. Oops. My farm. This one. This one. Yeah, because my corn, and I've been doing it forever and a day. Apples are slow, including the golden ones, though. But, oh. Let's see. Bet I'm going to plan. Oh, okay. I'll go down here. Wait. No, no. Plant the wheat. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I used to go, and I still do on occasions. I used to go to some of these high-level farms, because some of them have, the crops up, but when they do, like mine, it's not a high level, it's semi, but I do notice that a lot of the high-level farms, they still got to feed their animals, right? And one of the things I know early on I've told people to do is, especially if you got with a field that's open for you to plant something that they can use for their animals. But yeah, I would go to like Basis Farm. My other friend Nanur, she's like she's got one. Her farm is actually level 750. I was like, oh my god, how did she get to level 750? But her level personally is like 7 something. Yeah. I gotta read this message. Oh shit! It's Chinese. I had pumpkins and they're gone. Oh. 12. See, that's what I like about this one, the way I have it set up. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I will see what I'm saying, Chinese eggplant. That's where I'm going to put it on. Okay, so oops. Okay. Oh, and that was because I clicked on the new thing. Black Bengal goat, which I know is not ready. Oh, he is! Yay! And they need a lot of milk, right? So, you know I'm going to be using it. Favor. But I want to put the food up first. Cheese factory. Are there any cheese? Yes, there are. Oh, nice. I got cheese factory all set, ready to go. No, I agree. The corn was slow. And I did potatoes, too. But see, the thing about the corn and potatoes, I mean, when you look at the corn, it's like 15 minutes, right? So, and I've been doing them faithfully up until the event. So it didn't really matter to me, you know, like when I got them harvested as far as, you know, that was concerned. The corn is now prestige number 4. Okay? But see, I have 2,311 corn. So, once it reaches level 5, I'm not gonna do any more than that. No. It's always ask me for those damn potatoes. Okay. I did those. Okay, so I've got pumpkins again. I think the only pumpkin I want to actually do prestige on are my favorite ones. My scary, spooky pumpkins. I like those pumpkins. So. And let me tell you, those pumpkins will take me forever and a day. They will. I don't even think they reached level 100. And I just took these pumpkins off my number 4 farm. See, so that's why when I set up number 4 completely, it's not. I will not have to plant these, like the ones that take 13 hours, and this one here takes a day. I can just put them in and set it and forget it. I was really lucky because the other day it asked me for that spinach, and that spinach takes over a day. But guess what? I had it on my farm for him. I can't get over how big of this field's gonna be when I put these these quested items down. Okay, so I did pumpkins. What's the next one? These things. Was there anything else besides? Oh shit! Summer again? Oh, I was gonna say that's summer. Oh, I missed it. Okay. So I missed one by summer. This won't take long. But, ooh, it's 5:22. I gotta go get some food, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that. I know you all gotta get some food too, somewhere. Somewhere it's 5 o'clock or 5:22. Somewhere. You know. So, is that farm open all the time, Ace? over there. You know, see, I was tempted in opening, and I can do it on my Xbox anyways, of opening a farm totally separate from my account. And then just, putting it up, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But I actually want to finish my main farm. I definitely do. No question about it. Red Rose. Yay. See, I have golden quince trees. Those are on my tree farm. Those are on my tree farm. My flowers. See, those are all trees. Those are, oh my gosh, 470 Ceylon trees. Are they out of their mind? 470, holy crap. So looks like I'll be sitting on my tree farm for a while because 470 trees. Are they really serious? Wow. I've never seen that. That's just outrageous. How dare they? I might, based on... I might keep it going with my spice trees to level 10. Well, I'll see afterwards. I just want to see how much it's going to cost me. And those trees are ready, and I'm... Oh, man. Alright, here we go. Free, my lovelies, free. God, this is really gonna kill me because I prestige these trees, as you can see. But if they're gonna change these trees, then I'm assuming it's gonna reset these back to 1 because it's gonna be a different type tree. Oh, that is just so gonna kill me. But we get 3 days, right? So we'll see. Well, at least it hides those trees over there. And these trees over there. You know what's weird is the sound that these fruit bat trees make. I mean, it sounds like I'm walking in mucky water or something. Like it's water. Yeah, it definitely sounds like mucky water or something. Oh, and speaking of, I love the way they did it. That Muckyville or something like that on Power Wars 2. Yes, baby. They finally are using the word muck. I love it. But I don't know. I'm assuming that this sound is supposed to be the sound of the bats flying away, right? Oh, it's getting... I love when it's dark and it gets like nighttime. The bats just kind of glow. No, I haven't lost it yet, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying. I think it's just really cool and creative, whoever did this trees. They did a wonderful job. Now I'm going back up here. And what do they want? The cheese, right? Okay. The cheese. Oh, yeah, baby. We got some cheese. 10? 20. Okay. Oh, because... Oh, it's... Okay. It did not fall. Here we go. Come on. Thank you. Go to my quest now, because I gotta knock out Conquered Grapes, I know. I'm gonna unpin this. I unpin the ones that I know are just trees. Clean it. Unpin. Oh, no. Okay. Feta, pumpkin. Pumpkins, we did. Goats. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Oh, that is just brutal. How do they do that? Alright, I'm gonna go to number 7. Clear out my goats. Wherever the hell they are. Ooh, yeah. Well, I'll clear them out. Because I have to set these guys up. See, I don't get this. Cumbersome voice. Ace, being that you are I don't know what this deal is. So... Do you know what that is? You can see it, but I can't. Well, I can see it. But Mr. T deleted whatever that is. And I don't know what that is. I mean, it says first time chat. And then it says best viewer. And then star, star, star. I don't know what that means. But Mr. T deleted that, whatever it was. Is that spam? Then I take it? Okay, thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. I love these chairs. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay. I love these chairs though. These chairs are cool. Hey, my face glows. Woohoo! Oh god. But thank you so much, everybody, because you know I gotta go get me some food. And thank you so much for everybody being here. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. And thank you for the follow again, Void and Breezy Whisper. And I missed this AL4. AL4 times for Andres. AL4X for Andres. So I do appreciate the follows that I did get over the past few days. Thank you so very much. I'll be hopefully, well, I won't be back tomorrow because I have things to do. I'll be kind of busy. But you know, I love you all dearly. And I want to say God bless to you all. And have a good evening and day. And, you know, I hope some of this brought you a little smile or whatever. You know, just smile, feel good inside. And like I said, if you need to focus on something other than what's going on in your real life, then focus on something. And I don't mean drugs and alcohol. I mean go play a game. Go sit there and watch Hulu and binge on Hulu with ice cream or something silly. I don't know. But thank you for being here, and I'm glad you're here. You know, you may think some people don't care if you're here or not. Well, I do, you know. So, you enjoy the rest of your day. And like I said, I can't stream tomorrow because I'm going to be very busy. So, again, God bless, and you have a blessed day, all of you. Thank you so very much for being here.